Okay folks, we are back in No Rest for the Wicked, and this time around we are doing the exact same test again, which is heat damage versus physical damage. But this time around we are going to do it slightly different. We are going up against a Plague Intensity 4 boss, and we're going to test, how does it compare if you actually go into the battlefield. And as you can see, there's a lot of corruptions on this one, as per usual. And I think this test should be more on equal footing. But yes, I'll show my gear once I actually get to a safe point to do so. And because I felt like yesterday's test was just, like a one-hit wonder type of thing. You get some data out of it, but not a lot, especially in a long drawn-out battle, which is normally the case against bosses, right? So yeah, we're going to do it slightly different this time around. And okay, so we're starting with our claymores, which are identical except for the one has heat infusion or heat damage infusion, and then the other one has physical damage increased by 10%. So apart from that, they are on equal footing, exactly the same stats everywhere. So yes, I think that's a good start. And then I'll be using the exact same armor for each loadout. I'm not changing anything. So on the headpiece, obviously we have the heat damage increased by 25%. And to equal that out, we're going to use the gloves that increases physical damage by 25%. So in my mind, that is equal footing. The chest piece doesn't have any extra damage for either source, and the same applies for the pants. And obviously then the rings, I mean, doesn't really matter because they don't give any damage, physical or fire-wise. So yes, we're going to be using that and then see what the end result is. I'm actually quite curious. Oh yes, I keep forgetting. Lastly, we are going to be applying the blade oil to increase my physical damage by an additional 20% on the physical damage claymore, so that we can try and level out the difference between physical and heat damage, right? I don't know, that just makes sense in my mind. You can leave a comment below and we can discuss it further. So maybe I can enhance my test a bit more, but yes, I guess we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Split screen action. I know this is going to be quite confusing to watch, but I mean, in my mind this makes the most sense, right? You can see it side by side, blow by blow. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, this was quite hard to telegraph. Trying to get the same exact hits in at the same exact times. So yes, I tried, but obviously it's not perfect. And yeah, let's watch for a bit and see what happens. So far it seems to be quite on equal footing, right? Just the timing of the swings are slightly out of sync, but nothing I can really do about that. It just all depends on the movement of the boss and what he does. So yes, there we go. Now the question is, obviously, which one do you think did the best? Because honestly, in my eyes, they seem exactly the same, There's no difference. You can clearly see that the physical side, your initial damage is a lot higher compared to the heat infused damage, which is obviously, it ticks over time. So, but I mean, if you're using a claymore, which is a slow weapon to start with, it kind of balances it out. So my thinking is, if you want to use fire, maybe just do it on a faster weapon. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below, and as per usual, like and subscribe. Until we meet again.